What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me, man. I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know how we do, man. I want to, like I said, I want to appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for checking out the video yesterday, man. It was another legendary encounter. We had a lot of, it was star-studded, you understand? It was crazy, Flight Sports TV. The people politicking, they never know who's gonna show up in the comment section or on the panel, so that's the mystery, so y'all already know tonight we going up, so I just want to let y'all know right now, shout out to everybody. Right now I want to get into this topic right now. I want to tell y'all why Lonzo Ball would pretty much, not even pretty much, he would, guaranteed by me, turn Kristaps, Porzingis back into New York Knicks mode. It's been a long time coming since Kristaps got back to that situation to where he was, back, the New York Knicks. Prior to right now, Kristaps is averaging, I think, 20 something, points. But what I want to tell the people is, it's not really conducive to winning. His last season in New York, he averaged 22 points per game. You hear me? So what I want to tell you right now is something is going on wrong. I'm not just going to account all this to injuries, okay? I'm not. You got a 7-foot-something guy, who labeled as a unicorn by Kevin Durant, arguably one of the greatest players in the history of the game of basketball. Everybody vouching for you. And, it's hard to believe that Kristaps is this bad, At some point, we got to look at the point guard. At some point, we got to look at the coach. This is supposed to be your secondary star. He's making max dollars, ladies and gentlemen. How is this dude up in here just falling out of the flow of the offense? Games he don't even put up 7. Don't misquote me. If I'm not mistaken, I think Kristaps was averaging 20-something. I got to double check. I think I might have his numbers mixed up with somebody else. But y'all double check that for me in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. But truly, it's been a disaster, that trade to Dallas. Clearly the New York Knicks won that trade. I don't know how you want to slice it, if you want to argue it. It was a clean sweep, by the New York Knicks. Kristaps got a lot of ways to go. I'm not even sure if Kristaps is going to be in the league within the next, I would say, 3 to 5 years. I just don't see it. I definitely see a diminished role, barring something crazy happen, like I said, a catastrophic another injury, because he's been in and out the lineup. That knee ain't been right since you know what. You understand? So where I want to go with Lonzo Ball, you insert Lonzo into this Dallas Mavericks offense. What I want to say now is Dallas has a better team, better constructed. Maybe New Orleans might have Brandon Ingrams. They had the Zions, great individual players. But Dallas had a better collection of parts, you understand, that all fit, around Luka. If Lonzo Ball would have been in a situation like that, I think the sky would have been the limit. Lonzo is a different type of point guard than Luka Doncic. I'm not sitting up here trying to compare Lonzo to Luka, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm trying to tell you is that Luka Doncic is a stat pattern. We have to acknowledge this. We gotta be factual. Luka Doncic run up the numbers, but like I said, it's not always winning plays getting done. Like I tell people this shit all the time. At the end of the Mavericks game, they might have lost by 15. You look at the stat sheet and you be like, damn, Luka had 27, 10, and 11. How the hell did this happen? Where did it happen? Because somewhere down the line, he found a loophole. It's crazy how Luka be doing this. It don't even got to be a triple-double. They could have really lost bad and it looked like Luka was trash. But he had 25, 8 and 9. So numbers like, so these are the type of numbers where in the morning, if you didn't really watch the game, you kind of tricked to say, Luka had a good game last night. So that's why I'm telling you, numbers lie too. I know that the saying people saying men lie, women lie, numbers don't. No, numbers lie sometimes too. And Luka Doncic is, like I said, he's evident of that. I compare Kristaps Porzingis to the modern day Amari Stoudemire. Of course, Amari was just on another level, even when he was in his prime. But what I want to say is the knee injuries, and not able to bounce back. You understand? There's been a lot of players who had knee injuries in the past. You're talking about Westbrook had knee injuries. A lot of players. I don't want to roll down the names. Carmelo had knee surgery. There's a couple of players who had some knee problems, and there's more that I'm. Minus Derrick Rose, who Rose actually came back to be competent. Rose might not be jumping out the gym, even back when he was in Chicago, he wasn't no trash player. Dude was still an all-star player, so I think Kristaps and Amari, they never returned to nothing. You understand? To how they was, never, so this is the modern day Amari Stoudemire, ladies and gentlemen, a guy who had all his potential, like could have been, I'm talking about, went down in history, but somehow, he gonna, get thrown through the wayside. But I think Amari had a way better career than Kristaps, but seriously, this guy should really be ashamed of himself for the things that he put this shit on himself, Truth be told, he would have been better off staying with the Knicks. And I'm not just saying this just to be saying this. The Knicks actually had his best interests at heart. Do you see now in Dallas, do you think that they're going to try to acquiesce some shit for Kristaps Porzingis to make things more comfortable for you? They're not doing that for him. You understand? So either you're going to get it how you live or screw you. You understand? So that's where Lonzo Ball would have been able to come in to literally force feed him. I'm talking about when you got a guy who don't even rebound the basketball all the time, sometimes is at the damn three-point line when he could be down there, maybe position himself for offensive rebounds, he just don't, even the defensive intensity is not there like it used to be. That all is showing me that he's falling out of the game mentally. You understand? And that has a large part to do with Luka. I see the little internal clashes going on with Luka and Kristaps. Those type of things wouldn't be going on with Lonzo and Porzingis. You understand? Because like I said, Luka want to get his, and how Kristaps feel like shit. I was the ruling general in New York City. They sent me here to carry luggage, and then now look what the hell is going on. Now you see, oh yeah, you'd have been better off with the Knicks. I put you on a lie detector test right now, and you ask Kristaps Porzingis what if he could redo it all again, would he have forced that trade to Dallas? What the hell you think he would do? I rest my case. Kristaps Porzingis, he put this shit on himself, and like I said, he reaping what he sowed. You understand? You don't do this type of business and don't expect this type of shit to come back. You understand? So, bottom line is, Lonzo Ball to me is this is tough. Lonzo Ball to me is more of a pure point guard than Luka Doncic. You understand? And hear me out for a second. Lonzo Ball's first seasons, first season he averaged 7 assists. The first year in New Orleans, it was 7 assists as well. Those were the 2 years he actually had the ball the most, and he still had some issues. The first year was injury riddled. The third year, like I said, they still had, Zion Williamson. He was coming back from his injuries, Ingram, but Lonzo kind of had the ball mostly all the time. But, of course, some people would take the ball out of his hands here and there. But it never got to this magnitude that we're witnessing right now. So this is a very tough situation that's going on, man. It's Flight Sports TV, man. Y'all need to let me know your thoughts. To me, Lonzo Ball is a more pure passer. Now Luka might check off every other box. Of course, Luka's a better scorer. Of course, Luka's a better, I would say, I'm trying to think. Luka's just, I would say, have more superstar qualities than Lonzo Ball, unfortunately. But I don't think that discredits Lonzo Ball, to say that, hey, this guy right here is just top notch. Luka Doncic is a once-in-a-generation type talent. You understand? And I wasn't always high on Luka Doncic, but he's proven me wrong. Pardon me. So, Kristaps, he's desperately needed to go to a new team with a better point guard. If Jason Kidd can't figure this shit out with Kristaps, I don't know what to tell you. You understand? Jason Kidd, this is the last hope. You're going to have to get a real point guard in there to set Luka straight, because obviously Luka, he's got tunnel vision. He going to do what the hell Luka want to do. You understand? So, and by the way of that, Kristaps is suffering. So, not the fact that I care about his suffering, like I said, I'm just want to point that out. Lonzo Ball would ignite that offense. I'm talking about he'll have that ball just flying, popping all over the place. Pause. So, It is what it is, man. Let me know your thoughts. Would Lonzo Ball make Kristaps Porzingis better than Luka Doncic is making him? Would Lonzo Ball turn back that clock for Kristaps back to New York Knicks days, the glory days, the unicorn days, you know, 4th seed in the East, you know, Carmelo Anthony's heir apparent, you know. This the type of dude, this the type of cloth he was supposed to be cut from. But I guess he wasn't. It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button.